Hey everybody, it's Gina. Today I thought I would share with you some of my favorite MAC products. I have been using MAC for maybe about 13, 14 years now. It was one of the first higher end brands that I really started using kind of later in high school, maybe around my senior year. I got a job, so I had a little extra money and I worked at the mall. So what else was I going to do with my money but go to the makeup counter? And I just have noticed that consistently I do purchase items from MAC, and I really do like their quality, especially their eyeshadows. I think overall their eyeshadows, you really can't beat them for the quality. They're highly pigmented and just my favorite. So, but today I'm going to kind of show you a variety of products from MAC that are my favorite, and I think I'll just start with this one. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. It has SPF 50 in it, and I really have been loving it. I've slacked off, always forget to wear sunscreen, tan, so I'm trying to be really good and take care of my skin now. So this stuff is awesome. It's kind of thick and it's white at first, so you're going to put this on as a primer and you're thinking, oh my god, this is crazy. But it's, it's pretty white. It kind of looks like sunscreen, but it does blend in really nice, and I don't really notice too greasy effect. When you have sunscreen on under makeup, you can either feel really greasy or you feel shiny really fast, and with this I really don't. It's pretty good, and it's a good way just to have your sunscreen and not have to think about it. It's not an extra step. So you've got primer, sunscreen in one, and it does blend in really nice. It doesn't have that like silicone feel like some do, and then your makeup goes on perfect. So you can't really beat it. This is definitely a favorite MAC product, and I'm going to try to always use it because it has a sunscreen, which is super important. So definitely get that. If you are even using primer at all or not, this is a good way to start. So I recommend that. Check it out. And then, let's just kind of stick with face products. So another favorite is the Studio Fix, which has been around forever, and it is a powder foundation. I get the C4. I just bought the C4 because I was using C3, and I was noticing I'm getting a little color now, so I need to just go up one shade so it's not so white on my face. And it covers awesome. It comes with a sponge, or you can apply it with a brush, and usually I do with a brush so it doesn't get so heavy, but you could do either one. The more coverage you want, use a sponge, or less, use a brush. So this is great. I really do like it. And it has great coverage, which I think is important, because sometimes powder foundations seem to not be as coverage as a liquid. So it does, and it delivers. It's great. Then also, since we're talking face, I will tell you about my favorite MAC bronzer. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish. This color is deep dark, and it has a teeny tiny bit of flecks of shimmer, but not even enough so that when it actually goes on your skin, you see it. That's why I picked this one, because they have some other ones that are really shimmery, and I did not want that, because sometimes I feel like too much shimmer on the cheek can just look oily, or like you're way too shiny. So, and I do have oily skin, so I try to avoid that when I can in bronzers, and this one doesn't. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but it's really good. It's really pigmented, and it blends awesome. So I definitely, if you're looking for a new bronzer, this one's great. And then I also do like the Bare Minerals High Dive, the new one in the press. So these two are my favorites. So they're a tie. No one's better than the other, but I do like this one. And then I did just get this blush not too long ago from MAC, and this is called Lovejoy, and it kind of looks like a bronzer, and I was kind of originally thinking I might use it just as an eyeshadow in the summer when you just kind of want like a nice bronze smoky eye, that this would be perfect. So this does have quite a bit of shimmer, and that's why I thought I wouldn't use it as a blush, but I don't know if you can see it. It looks a little scary, and it looks like it's going to be really dark and crazy, but I did put it on. I had on some pink blush the other day, and then I just put a little of this right kind of in here, and it just made it pop. It wasn't scary. It wasn't too much. I really think I'm going to get a ton of use out of this over the summer, because it's beautiful. So Lovejoy, new favorite. It's in the blush area at MAC. And then let's move on. I have one lip product today. There's a ton I could tell you about, but this one's probably one of my new favorites. This is the Viva Glam 5. I'm going to give you a little swatch. It's a nice pink. I know it's so hard to tell with my light, but it's a really nice pink, semi-opaque, but semi-sheer. Just a really good everyday wearable color. I know some of the Viva Glams have been a little bit bolder colors. This is just a nice soft shade. I really don't tend to buy too many just lipsticks. besides the lip butters, which I've really been into, but like I don't buy a lot of MAC lipstick. So this one I saw and I'm like, okay, this is different. It's a little outside of my comfort zone, but it's beautiful and the formula is great. So Viva Glam 5, definite do. And then, let's see, now I have the fun stuff, the eyes. And I guess I'll just start with probably one of my favorite eyeshadow colors ever. This is Satin Taupe. It's been around forever and ever. And let's see if I can give you a good swatch here. It's just like a perfect shimmery, browny color. And I really like it. And you can just, even if you're just doing a simple eye, just kind of put some of this on, you know, all over the whole lid. I mean, I have really big lids, so I gotta have to put up to here. But it's a beautiful color, and it brings out darker eyes. I think just one of my favorites. So Satin Taupe, pick it up. And then I usually use a pencil liner, but I've been branching out into other things, so I decided to give one of their gel liners a try, and this is Dip Down. It's a brown, and it goes on really well. I kind of like to just put it either kind of in the corners, or I'll even use it underneath on my lower lash line, but this is great. It goes on really nicely with an angled brush, and the formula is good, and it's a really dark brown, like a good pigmented brown. I shouldn't say it's a dark brown because it's not dark, but it's a good brown, and it goes on really nicely. So this is definitely something I use a lot now. And then, oops, these two, oh no, my sharpener fell. These two are the paint pots, and these are cool. I have always kind of been afraid of these because I thought, oh no, I have oily skin, I can't wear this, like cream shadow, what? But then once you have a little primer, I really like these, and I really like these on days when I just am going to do a neutral eye, and I can just put these on, and it kind of just evens out your eyelid. And well, I don't have super dark shades, I have kind of neutral shades, so I know they make a lot of darker ones, but I've just really been liking the two light ones, and this one is Painterly. Let's see if I can put it right here. Painterly. And then I have Groundworks, which is awesome too. It's just a little bit darker. I even got my mom using Groundworks, so it's a great shade. Anyone can use it. I don't know if you can see them. That is Painterly, and that is Groundworks. And it's just a nice taupe, and this one's just kind of a lighter taupe. But these are awesome. I like to just put them on, you know, almost my whole eye area because it's so big. I do that, and then with a little bit of the Dip Down, and it's great. It creates just a nice natural eye, and they're long wearing. So I really like these, and I'm probably going to get a couple more colors, but for now I'm just starting with the neutrals, and really enjoying them. So those are my favorite MAC products. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I will see you soon. Bye.